making me nervous.
How am I making you nervous?
Because you are sitting there watching me and shit. My fucking balls are sticking to my legs.
What?
Hey guys, Blake the Webhead here. Before I start this week's episode of Webhead News, I want to talk about a topic that is very near and dear to my heart. Now, a lot of us have this issue, I'm sure, and it surprises me to know that no one's come up with an invention to prevent it yet. And of course, I'm talking about toilet splashback. Alright? Everyone goes through this issue. You sit on the toilet, it's supposed to be like your time of zen and calm and just you time to just sit on the toilet, cut loose, and drop your deuce. Okay? And there's always that one time where you drop the deuce that just splashes all the water back up on your ass cheeks, and it's just uncomfortable. It makes an awkward moment for you where you're just sitting there and your ass is all wet, and you don't even really feel comfortable anymore. And I feel like you should be able to feel comfortable when you take a shit. That's just me, and I'm really shocked that no one's invented like splashback guard or some shit to protect your ass cheeks from like doo-doo splashback. I'm just saying. Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Webhead News. Now the first topic that I want to talk about, I'm extremely excited about this topic. I've kind of been waiting for this. There's always been rumors going around, but there is a confirmation that there is a new Power Rangers movie in the works. It's happening. We get some morphin' good ass movie time. It's coming. There hasn't been a lot of details released on the movie itself, but there's a lot of talks about it being a remake of the very first Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie that came out back in the late 90s. At that time, that movie was really good, but I watched it again when I was older and I was like, this movie's really stupid. But this is what they're trying to address. The fan base that's been around since the very first. Really? You fucker. Sorry, there was a flying panty and I don't know. Anyway, for everybody that's been around since the very first Power Rangers that were out with, you know, Zach, Jason, Tommy and all them, I think they're trying to address us and kind of the new age of Power Rangers fans. There go like the smaller kids and stuff, but I think the movie's gonna be a PG-13 movie. Like I said, there's no solid details, just that it's most likely gonna be a remake or reboot of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. So I'm definitely excited about that, and I cannot wait to see it. You're an asshole. That's what you are. Throwing panties. Are these even clean? Alright everybody, with the new release of this upcoming X-Men movie Days of Future Past coming up in a few weeks here in May, there is news about, well obviously there was always news about the Apocalypse movie that's going to be coming out in the near future. Dealing with that news, it's been confirmed just a few days ago that Channing Tatum is going to be playing the role as Gambit in the Apocalypse movie, which he will make an appearance, and then after that movie he's going to star in his own spin-off film in most likely the year 2016, I believe. I'm not quite sure. It's either 2016 or 2018 because there's an untitled film scheduled to come out in 2018, so that might be the movie that comes out after the Apocalypse movie. But for those of you who have opinions on whether or not Channing Tatum would make a good Gambit, just let me know in the comments section below. I've talked to a few friends, they don't like the idea, but they're the same people that didn't like the idea of Ben Affleck playing Batman in Superman vs. Batman, so we'll just have to wait and see. Alright guys, June 22nd. That's the magic date. For all of you vampire fans out there, True Blood, the 7th season, premieres on June 22nd. That's a Sunday. And this wraps up the True Blood series on the HBO movie network. I know a lot of people are excited. My fiance is excited. She loves that fucking show.
Woo!
Yeah, she's here in the studio. She's watching the episode being filmed and stuff, and she's causing problems, like throwing panties and stuff. But anyway, True Blood, June 22nd. They've released some new photos that are teasing the first episode of season 7, and they look kind of juicy. Good news for all you DC Comics fans. Batman Assault on Arkham is coming out on DVD and Blu-ray on August 12th of this year. Now, this animated movie is based off of the Arkham Asylum franchise that was made for the PS3 and Xbox 360 by Rockstar or Rocksteady and WB Montreal. So what they're saying is this movie it takes place, it's like a prequel to the Arkham Asylum games, so you're gonna kind of see how the game started or where it started. Like I said, that comes out on August 12th. Now, while we're on the subject of Batman, this is the one thing that I'm actually super excited to talk about on this episode, and that is the Superman vs. Batman movie that's coming out in the year 2016. We finally got our first look at Ben Affleck in the Batsuit and the newly designed Batmobile. Shit looks fucking tremendous. And I'm showing you the picture up here. It's Ben Affleck in the Batsuit. He's kind of standing next to the Batmobile. The picture is kind of like I was just talking about the Arkham games. If you guys are not familiar, a lot of the art style is very gray and dark, and this picture here really reminds me of the Arkham Asylum game. As far as his costume, I really like what they did. It's a lot more simple compared to your Christopher Nolan Batman, where the ears are kind of shorter, and he doesn't have a whole bunch of plates of armor and stuff all over his body, but it's simplistic and it looks really, really cool. I cannot wait till this movie comes out. It comes out June 6th, I believe, of 2016, and that is on the same day that Captain America 3 comes out. So they're going to be fighting Marvel vs. DC in the box office in 2 years. For those of you who play Grand Theft Auto Online, yesterday a new update was released for everyone to experience. Now, this update includes being able to own more than one property at the same time. Some of these properties are actually going to be in more luxurious locations, and a lot of these properties are actually going to have newly designed interiors, so it's going to be different than what you own right now if you're willing to fork up that money. Also, you'll be able to fit 4 more vehicles in your garage, and it's going to be a lot more stuff that Rockstar is going to include in this patch. News on Pokemon. Yay, Pokemon, it's still alive. Woo! Remakes are being made. Sapphire and Ruby version are being remade and remastered for the 3DS. The game is going to include some all-new gaming storyline and Pokemon battles and trading Pokemon and all that fun shit that Pokemon games have. That's Pokemon. So for all of you who love Pokemon, that game is coming out. It's supposed to be released in November on the 30th of this year. So that's probably going to be your Pokemon game for this year, because they make one every year. So I haven't heard anything about any other Pokemon games, and this game comes out right before Christmas. November 30th, 2014. There's new box arts made and everything, so this is like a almost totally remastered, redone, all new, kind of already made game that you've played already. Titanfall, Titanfall, Titanfall. Everyone who is still playing Titanfall, this is just some records that have been made in the first quarter, I should say. The first quarter, Titanfall sold over 925,000 units, reaching a grand total of over $1 million made in their first week of the game coming out. Now, I'm so jealous because I don't have an Xbox One. I really want one just so I can play Titanfall, but I don't have one yet, so I have to watch everybody else play and be jealous. So, fuck you guys who have Titanfall and I don't have it. And my last subject today is going to be for people who also have PS4s, like moi. This game is awesome too. I'm not gonna say it's more awesome than Titanfall, but it's pretty fucking awesome. Destiny, which is slated to come out September 9th of this year, their beta is going to be opening this summer, which is most likely going to be within the next month because the game comes out like not too long after. So I'm pretty sure within a month or so the beta for Destiny will be open on the PS4, PS3, Xbox One, and Xbox 360. If you guys don't know what kind of game it is, it's a first-person MMO. A lot along the lines of Borderlands, but like on a much, much larger scale. And Bungie is saying that they want this game to have a 10-year lifespan. So if you guys like the game, much like MMOs out there like World of Warcraft, which has been out since like 2004, this game is supposed to be out and have servers up and running for at least 10 years. So like I said, the beta comes out this summer within the next month or so, and then shortly after, September 9th, the game will actually be released and set on your shelves, your nearby retail stores, and everyone can go copy it, or cop a copy of it. That wraps up this week's episode of Webhead News. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you want to see more episodes, which I stress every other week, let me know in the comments below. Give me some feedback, whether you like the video, whether you don't. I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna make them, just saying. But let me know, honestly, what you guys think. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my Instagram page, which is live every day, 7 days a week. Web_head_gaming. Go check it out, and I will see you guys in a week. Anyway, that concludes this week's episode of Blake Webhead. You're looking at me. I feel like you're looking at me. I feel like you were looking at me through your closed eyes. Stop it. Oh my gosh, you just fucked everything. You just fuck everything. You know that? You fuck everything but me. That's a damn shit. Alright guys, news from DC Comics. For all you superhero fans, Batman Assault on Arkham Asylum. Is that what it's called? I hope that's what it's called, because if it's not, I fucked it up. Yep, I did. Cut it out! Shut it up! Oh shit, I'm being recorded right now. Oh fuck. What are you doing? What are you doing? Fuck you. How about that? Douche. You gotta be such a dickhead all the time. Come on, come